There was a 1951 scientific paper that was published in the Soviet Union where they were comparing cancer cells with parasitic worms. And they find that there's a lot of similarities. And it also bears mentioning that there's been reports, and I'm not a doctor, but I do read a lot of this stuff. And one of the non-orthodox treatments of cancer, they give their patient anti-parasitic medications, and that actually, and they claim, and in some cases, cures the cancer. The CIA knew about this and buried the research. They didn't want this to be publicized. They didn't want people to know about this. Now, the CIA was founded, as part of the national security state right after World War II, and it was founded basically atop of the sort of the corporate merger between corporations and government. So you think of like the defense contractors at that time. That's what the CIA started off from. And this is what we think of the deep state. It's the merger of corporation and state that we've been under ever since then, especially after World War II, but even going back to even before the Federal Reserve, right? Before the inception of the Federal Reserve. So these CIA types had a vested interest in preserving the big pharma lies, right? They wanted to poison our foods. They've had cures to a lot of these diseases for a very long time, but it's not profitable to cure a disease. It's profitable to sell the treatments to the disease. So you're a lifelong renter, right? You have to rent your health instead of owning your health. So it doesn't surprise me. I've heard of other doctors coming up with other treatments, like they give their patient a huge dose of vitamin C, and that actually does a lot more against cancer in many cases than, say, chemotherapy, which is basically you're just injecting toxic poisons into your body. So anyway, it's been declassified. It's been declassified for over a decade. It's resurfaced for some reason right now. People are looking at it. So, it's disgusting, but it doesn't surprise me either. It just goes to show you that our government, being involved, in everything that it is, does not have the best interests at heart. So that's why when people say, oh, the government should do this, the government should do that, you got to understand who's running the government, okay? So just keep that in mind.